Hey, it's me, Dr. G, and welcome back to Friday Morning Rounds. As I've said many times before, when it comes to COVID-19, there still seems to be more questions than answers. It is true that with each passing day, we tend to learn more and more about so many nuances of this virus. To me, this must be our evolution. In order to progress forward, we have to understand every aspect of this viral enemy. In the words of Matt Damon's character from the movie The Martian, the best researchers and critical thinkers across the globe are trying to science the bleep out of this virus. Hey, don't worry, I'm not going to curse on this video. Moving on, one of the hottest areas of research about the novel coronavirus continues to center on its mode of transmission. This topic is still being researched. Transmission is broken down into two main classes. Number one, droplet transmission, which is considered the most common method, and number two, aerosol transmission. There is near unanimous consent in the scientific community regarding the mechanics of how droplet transmission takes place. Namely, a virus-filled particle of breath or spittle comes out of the nose or mouth of an infected person when they breathe, speak, cough, or sneeze. These droplets then generally dispense within a few feet of the person who expels them, but if they come into contact with someone's eyes, nose, or mouth, they can transmit the virus. There is also near unanimous consent regarding the mechanics of aerosol transmission as well. In this case, an infected person expels microscopic infectious particles that are so tiny that they linger in the air and spread from person to person in air currents. Since they are much smaller than droplets, aerosols can travel greater distances and get deep into the lungs of someone who inhales them. There is debate about the extent to which aerosol transmission causes infection, but it is accepted that this phenomenon does occur. There you have it, COVID-19 Transmission 101. Now, let's go back to what I was saying earlier about hashtag science, research, innovation, and what I just said about transmission, particularly the aerosol route. I came across a great preprint article recently from researchers at the University of Oregon titled Identification of SARS-CoV-2 RNA in Healthcare Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning HVAC Units, and was fascinated by what they tried to do. Remember that a preprint article has not undergone full scientific review and has not yet been published in a peer-reviewed scientific journal. The researchers sought to assess the potential role of HVAC systems in airborne viral transmission and determine the viral presence, if any, on air handling units in a healthcare setting where COVID-19 patients were being treated. The presence of SARS-CoV-2 RNA was detected in approximately 25% of samples taken from 9 different locations and multiple air handlers. So does this mean that I can get COVID-19 if I'm sitting by any air conditioner? I did not say that, nor did the authors. This study only demonstrated that it may be possible for the virus to be transmitted through HVAC systems. However, number one, they did not assess if the genetic material they found was able to cause infection. And number two, they noted that there were no confirmed cases associated with the samples found in the ventilation systems. To date, there is no evidence demonstrating COVID-19 transmission through an air conditioning unit. At the same time, the hashtag science behind this study does present an opportunity to innovate in how we improve mitigation strategies in building design, mask design, since the majority of us should be wearing them, and our social interactions with others while indoors. Make it a safe and healthy weekend. Peace out.